It's time for some more PVTO basketball here at the Mullen Center on the campus of UMass Amherst. This game we have the West Springfield Terriers versus the Agawam Brownies. This is what, the 6th game or the 7th game of today's action? Agawam girls versus West Springfield girls, and listen, it's gonna be a fun one. We've waited for this one all day long. Cam, what have you seen with these two teams? How do you think they're going to shape up?
I think that today has been a day full of incredible matchups. So this is the 4th of 7 games today, the 7th game overall. Still a lot of basketball to come. We're a little bit more than halfway through now. I think that the tip-off between these two teams, this is going to be a great matchup. I've got eyes on the Terriers. They had a great warm-up. They seem to be really working as a unit, and Brownies already on their heels a little bit, facing a big three. Emily
Poland's shot is no good, so here come the Brownies for the first time. That pass stolen by Kelsey Turner, and she'll just slow it down for the Terriers. Nicholson, all the way around to Turner. Agawam playing a 3-2 zone that's kind of stifling what the Terriers have right now. Here's Turner, all the way across O'Brien, playing it over to Poulin. Nicholson, ball is touching everyone's hands right now, and it's going to be a shot from Amelia Kiesel. She gets fouled on that, she'll go to the line for 2.
And what a great attempt by Kiesel there, looking for the net, gets fouled on the way up. I think she would have taken the and one there, but she'll go for 2 instead.
Both of these teams, their first games of the season, so a lot of rust coming in here, and two teams that just are energetic and excited to get going on the new season.
Yeah, Agawam coming off of a great season as well. They're led by Coach Tim Murphy. They went 16-5 last year. They played in the PVTO in their first game of the year last year as well. A huge W, 49-40, a comeback win against this exact West Springfield girls team. So both teams very well versed with each other. They faced off against each other last year. West Springfield didn't do as well last year. They went 7-12, including that loss to Agawam to start the year. So a little bit of revenge brewing for West Springfield, perhaps.
So Izzo's pass deflected out of bounds, so ball will move on for Agawam. Lepre inside. Goodrow's shot no good. Here's O'Brien, all the way up for Nicholson. She'll stop, pass it over to Turner. We'll lay it off for O'Brien. She'll just slow it down now. West Springfield doing a great job of getting everyone the basketball. That's how you break down a zone.
Great play on the other end from Gianna Goodrow. Made a fancy move, but ended up shooting that one into the bottom of the rim.
Looks like it's going to be a blocking foul as Kelsey Turner tried to drive into Gianna Goodrow, and Goodrow body bumped her, and she fell down.
When Goodrow heard she was playing at the Mullen Center, I think she thought there would be an ice rink out there, because that was a textbook hip check from Goodrow. Unfortunately, illegal in the game of basketball.
Lepre's pass. Agawam going into the corner here. Now Izzo. Into the low block, back outside. Into the corner now. Lepre's three-point shot, no good. Rebound made by Maya Gingaruha. Gonna fight for it here. Possession arrow favors the Brownies.
And what a name that is, the Brownies. I don't think I've ever heard that before. The Cleveland Browns, obviously, but never the Brownies.
Inbound there into the corner. Agawam struggling to find an open look here. Lepre drives, stops, pops, no good. Here come the Terriers. Nicholson, corner. Back outside. Forcing the pass inside to Kiesel. Nothing going there, but a rebound by the Terriers. O'Brien Gets it into Nicholson. It's going to be Turner that tries to attack. The kick out all the way around. Look at the ball movement from these Terriers. But it's going to go to no one. It's just going to go right out of bounds with 15 seconds left on the shot clock.
Well, Kiesel heads to the bench. A great couple plays there from Amelia Kiesel. There was a clear size advantage there, using her height to her advantage there down in the paint, but she heads to the bench.
The three-point bucket goes in from Emily Poulin. The first field goal of the game from any team. Izzo inside Jingaraha. That pass deflected out of bounds.
Oh, that was a beautiful block there from West Springfield's number 2, Kylie O'Brien. She got all ball on that one.
Pass into Laprie. She'll stop, pop, over to the outstretched arm of Nicholson. Did not matter. Bella Laprie cuts the deficit in half.
I think she was just inside the arc on that one. Looked like a 3 from here, but must have been inside.
The drive here, that looked like a travel. They're gonna call a travel. Good call by the referee there. Referee was very kind to us before the game, so I'll give him his plaudits.
Yeah, we had a nice chat. One of the lead referees here, actually a UMass Amherst employee, works in facilities, so you know, it's a student-run PVTO here today, but the adults involved as well. Big Amherst pouring of help. All hands on deck here from Amherst.
It's been they've kept us fed here, Cam. They've kept us fed.
Oh, absolutely, and we've heard a lot about our sponsors for today, the Terrazza, UMass Dining, and all this food talk. Glad we are well fed.
Nicholson goes up on the fast break. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. This game's gonna stay close for a while. These two teams very well matched. I think both teams, you know, match up well against each other. What's kind of your predictions of how this game will go, Cam, down the stretch?
Well, I do believe that West Springfield holds the lead right now. I was very impressed by their matchup. Obviously, they had a great season, a decent season last year, going 7-12, but I think that it is revenge time here for the Terriers, looking to avenge that win, that loss last year to this Agawam girls team, and they take the early lead, and hopefully they can hold on to it.
Agawam's pass goes to no one but Ariana Martinez. Martinez dishes it off to Turner. She's looking for someone. Nicholson back to Turner. Turner trying to drive, lays it off to O'Brien. She retrieves. Turner driving in, tries to dump off pass. That just flurries off the hands of Martinez. Agawam basketball.
Yeah, not a lot of tall players on either team. Everyone's similar height out here, so I don't think that there will be huge advantages in the paint, and I think we're gonna get a lot of fancy footwork in this game.
And a turnover there on the inbound. It looked like some sort of kick ball, but they're not gonna call that. And a really great job.
Yeah, Kelsey Turner picks the pocket there. I believe it just went right through Bella Santinello, right through her legs on that play, and scoop and score.
And we knew these West Springfield Terriers were fast, they were strong, but you know, they look a lot faster and stronger than we expected, especially in their first game of the season. At this time, we would like to thank the following sponsor, the Terrazza. Terrazza at Country Club of Greenfield, a place where families gather. Like you said, keeping us fed here. Obviously, we had the hanger last night. That always hits. And then today, we had bagels from the Works.
The Works, yeah, that was a big hit up in the break room up there. So I think that this is my second game back-to-back here. Just called the previous matchup, which was Frontier Boys and Wacona Boys in an instant classic here in the Mullins Center. So I'm definitely working up an appetite. Long day here at the PVTO. Been here since about 9 a.m. Be here till about 9 p.m. So hopefully get a bite to eat after this one.
The stomachs feel the long day, but in terms of our excitement and fun that we're having right now, I mean, boy, this is flying by, Cam.
Absolutely, and this West Springfield girls team is taking a bite out of Agawam so far. They lead by 5 points.
Agawam attempting the inbound here, and this goes right to Turner, who finishes it. Just too easy for these Terriers.
And that was Turner again. Another pickpocket. Turner turning into a petty crook out here. She is just, nothing is sacred to Turner.
Santinello will just inbound it to Lepre. Lepre trying to find an angle. That pass just deflects out of bounds. They're just finding Terrier arms, not their own teammates. It's been a problem. Madison Georgina checks in for Agawam. She swings it over to Lepre. Lepre inside to Santinello. Her shot just in and out, and a good fight for it by Rose. Into Santinello. Georgina. Santinello. And that pass once again deflected out of bounds by a Terrier. Active hands.
I can't believe that Agawam 3 didn't fall. You said it perfectly, in and out. It was off a couple rims and just took a bad hop.
Swing pass over to Rose. Here's Santinello. Lepre in the corner. Georgina's mid-range shot. That one's money. They finally get on the board after numerous errant possessions.
And Georgina coming off the bench as well.
And she gets a steal here. Santinello inside. Lepre's shot no good. Here comes O'Brien inside to Nicholson. That one goes in. West Springfield restore their 7-point lead.
West Springfield really turning it on now. They've got their foot on the gas. Have to imagine this will be a theme all game.
Looks like a foul here, so West Springfield will get it back. This is Dylan Labonte on the inbound. So here's O'Brien just setting up the offense here. And then Nicholson. O'Brien inside. Coe's 3, no good. That one batted out of bounds by an Agawam Brownie.
Yeah, Jillian Coe with her first shot of the game, and it was a 3 that should have gone in. Great ambition from Coe, trying to start off the scoring strong.
Labonte all the way around Nicholson. And a good drive and shot there from O'Brien. She'll go to the line for 2 after missing. Looks like she won't go to the line, and they won't call it a shooting foul. Is the rest gonna talk to the scorers table here? A loaded scorers table. We have about, I'd say 20 members at that score table, would you say?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it is all hands on deck for the PVTO. A big event requires a lot of participation.
The Lepre combo does not work as Coe comes out with it for the Terriers. Coe. Wing to Nicholson. Back to Coe. Nicholson. O'Brien's just going to dish it back out to Coe, and she's going to calm the offense down. West Springfield working that zone. A floater there from O'Brien, no good. Back to Labonte, into Coe. All the way around Labonte. Her floater from mid-range is no good with the shot clock winding down. Good ball control by Olivia Izzo, whose pass just sails over the head of Sophia Lepre, and another turnover from Agawam.
Yeah, Agawam with a couple untimely turnovers here. They're down by 7 as time winds down here in the first quarter. Really not where you want to give them up.
Here's Conca. Concha. Into Turner. Kelsey Turner's been a mainstay in this offense. Pass inside of Concha. She gets fouled. A push.
Another pushing penalty for Agawam. That's the second one they've taken just in the past couple minutes.
It's that point of entry, trying to block the point of entry for West Springfield, where they've been so successful throughout this season. First shot rolls in for Concha.
A little bit of a lucky bounce there. She seemed a little surprised by that, but she'll take it.
Leading scorer so far in this game, Kelsey Turner with 4. She has 2 rebounds and an assist as well. Both Nicholson and Poulin have 3s.
I think Turner's most impressive stat, those couple of timely steals. She's really been a force on defense.
Wow, another loose ball goes to the Terriers. It's West Springfield winning that 50-50 battle so far in this game. That shot up and no good. Here come Agawam trying to build some sort of momentum. The pass up for Izzo. Good finish. The pass up the court to Izzo, who had a tough finish in traffic. Despite her height, she finished it off so soundly.
Yeah, just like you said, Izzo, not one of the taller players out here, so really having to use that speed. She broke away from the defenders and essentially caught a pass over her shoulder. She's good for 2.
Concha's pass to Ko, no good. So here come Agawam, 17 seconds left. Will they calm it down here and just wait for it to go to the end? No, they'll look to go fast. Here's 8 seconds left. Georgina just hanging out with it. Laprie inside, Georgina.
That was play-by-play analyst Zeke Altman catching that pass. Zeke.
Sorry, I just stopped the talking because Georgina wanted to chuck a ball at my face.
You were open.
And that's gonna do it for the end of the first quarter. That shot won't even count, even though it doesn't go in. So West Springfield dominating play so far, up 12-6. Any initial thoughts so far?
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Agawam is leading 12-6. Or, excuse me, it should be West Springfield. Either way, I think that this has been a back and forth matchup between both of these teams. I think that, you know, it's the first game of the year, first quarter of the first game of the year. Still a lot of kinks to iron out here. Both teams, this is important that they go into the huddle and discuss what was right and what was wrong and come out into the second quarter better than ever.
At this time, we would like to thank the following sponsors: the Basketball Hall of Fame. Hey, basketball fans, want to get closer to the game you love? Visit the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Mass., where greatness lives inside. From the legends who shaped the sport to the moments that changed history, you'll find it all under one roof. Interactive exhibits, incredible artifacts, and unforgettable photo ops for every fan. Plan your visit today at hoophall.com and experience for yourself why greatness lives inside.
This time I'd also like to thank our sponsor, The Works Cafe. Eat well and feel good at The Works Cafe in downtown Amherst. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Into the second quarter we go, and here's Turner with it. Dishes it all the way in the corner to Poulin, and West Springfield bringing Poulin back into the game, trying to get the depth going. Kiesel finds Turner, who tried a floater, but she's gonna get called for a travel there.
Yeah, confused by that one as well. She didn't like that call, Turner. Still the leading scorer for this West Springfield Terriers team.
Pass up front for Agawam, and that one tipped out of bounds. It's gonna stay Agawam ball, but once again, West Springfield getting hands on the basketball.
Yeah, that one by the hands of Emma Nicholson, number 4. She's 1 for 1 from the field so far, but that defensive presence speaks for itself as well.
Laprie tries the pass inside of Gaudreau. Lepre. Izzo tries to drive strong. She'll get fouled. So it's going to be Lepre, the inbounder. Interesting to see what Agawam draw up. Here's Gaudreau. Back in the corner. Lepre, double teamed. Gets it out. Here's Georgina. That pass tipped away. Here comes Turner. She'll slow it down, speed it up. O'Brien tries the finish, no good. And she stepped out of bounds while trying to retrieve her miss.
Well, how about that setup by Kelsey Turner? Grand larceny on that play. She just got in the middle of it. And she's been stealing balls all night. This might be another.
Lepre. Here comes Turner. Guarded by Izzo. Turner's just gonna slow it down here. Tries the inside pass to Kiesel. Back outside. Good ball movement by the Terriers. Seen it all day. Inside and just past the outstretched arms of Kylie O'Brien.
That has been the story of this game so far. The outstretched arms of West Springfield. They have just been all over them. Hard man-to-man defense and not giving these Agawam girls an inch of room.
Driving all the way inside is Jingaruha. Jingaruha tried, but did not succeed there. Sophia Lepre into her sister. Here's Gaudreau. She tries the wild layup. That one not even close. 6:30 left here in the second quarter.
That was a two-handed heave.
Terriers up 12-6. No scoring yet. The three in the corner, no good. Nicholson grabs the rebound. Here's Kiesel with a shot, no good. Here comes Ginjaruha. She got reached into, so Agawam will keep possession of the basketball.
On that foul was number 2, Kylie O'Brien.
So Lepre just hands it off to her sister. Ginjaruha's pass a little bit above the hands of Izzo. The second quarter has not been full of scoring and great moments. My guy over here from the PVTO trying to catch a viral moment, and there's just nothing in the second quarter.
Pace of play definitely slowed down. Couple of missed shots, maybe a big rebound here.
No.
Leave it off.
They're gonna call a travel there. Kiesel thought she had an and one layup. The refs calling a travel. Agawam once again with this press. Pass up to Gaudreau. She's gonna hand it off to Lepre. Lepre drives strong. She'll stop, pop, no good. Nicholson trying to get past Izzo. Stifling defense from Izzo. She'll try the move on Turner. She'll stop, and Turner gets the ball back, and Izzo with the foul. So much defense in this second quarter.
Yeah, Izzo, to credit to her there, got a big steal and then just got hawked down by the defensive mastermind in Kelsey Turner.
Turner hands it off to O'Brien. Back to Turner. She'll fake the shot and drive in strong. That one just rims out. Here come the Brownies. Santinello's kicked pass goes right to Agawam, and that's going to be a travel. Up and down.
That's just one you can't take there. A lot of travel calls in this game so far. I'd like to get back to some of the scoring opportunities. Both teams just heavy emphasis on the defensive play so far.
Lepre inside Santinello. Gaudreau. That pass sails over the head of Lepre. Here comes West Springfield in a swat by Bella Lepre.
Bella Laprie in the right place at the right time. She gets overthrown.
Cam, I
on
hate to
that
break
pass.
it to you.
I know, it's a foul.
The first point of the second quarter is going to come on a free throw. That is no fun.
Okay, well, don't count your chickens before they hatch here.
I just did.
Okay.
O'Brien's first free throw good. A couple substitutions in here. Riley Freeman checking in. O'Brien's second free throw just rolls in, so 2 for 2 at the free throw line. 14-6 West Springfield. Agawam just trying to get out of their own backcourt. And a foul there by Kelsey Turner. Kind of bailed her out in a way.
Yeah, Turner, I think that she's good for those fouls. Might start getting herself into trouble here if she's so heavily involved in those physical plays. The foul trouble is a real thing that Turner needs to start worrying about. I think that the heavy offensive focus from this Terriers team is smart, but make sure it doesn't play out against your favor.
Ginjaruha. In the corner, Laprie's mid-range shot, no good. A rebound try, and it's going to be West Springfield ball.
Corralled by our courageous camera operator in her easy chair.
Nicholson tries to accelerate forward and just sputters out of bounds once again.
Train was on the tracks there for Nicholson. She was just head full of steam, took on 2 different brownies at the same time.
Well, folks, if you want defense, you're watching the right game. I mean, this game has been filled with incredible defensive plays, and here's another one. Turner just keeping Santinello from anything, and here's Gingaruha into Rose. Her shot no good, and once again, West Springfield's defensive pressure stops the Brownies. All the way up, Turner, she fakes the 3, now drives in. The layup is good. Kelsey Turner with a strong drive in. Use the backboard.
Yeah, that was a pretty play by Turner. Found the inside of the paint here and just laid it in. That's exactly what this Terriers team needs.
Shot there from Izzo. Nothing going. Here comes O'Brien, the commander-in-chief of this West Springfield team. Gaudreau. That pass just deflects out of bounds in favor of the Brownies.
A little last-ditch effort there for the Brownies. I believe that was number 11 for the Brownies. So Sophia Laprise threw it off of a Terrier to regain the ball.
Santinello just trying to get it over half court, and that's going to be a violation. Another incredible job by West Springfield. We're going to get a timeout on the floor. What have you noticed so far with this game? Obviously, defense has been so key for both sides, but in terms of West Springfield, they're still up 10.
Yeah, I think when it comes to Agawam, it's less about West Springfield's defense and more about hitting shots. At a certain point, you have to understand that you might not be getting many offensive opportunities. So if you're not making these shots, then you'll never make it back from this 10-point deficit. Now, Agawam just needs to focus on the fundamentals.
Well, as we focus on defense, let's focus on some of the leading scorers in this game. Kelsey Turner up to 6 points, 2 rebounds and an assist. And in terms of rebounding, it's been all Amelia Kiesel. We haven't said her name much in this game, but 5 rebounds in this game. She's leading all players in that facet. Ginjaruha has 4 for Agawam, followed by Sophia Laprie with 3. And Kylie O'Brien has 3 of her own. In terms of assists, there's just a bunch of 1s on the board. No one has more than 1 assist.
Yeah, not a very high-scoring game so far. A little less than 3.5 to go in the first half, 16-6. So those assists will come with more offensive pressure, I'm sure.
Laprie. She has it here. Gonna dish it off to Izzo. Back outside Laprie. Ginjaruha is just gonna turn it over there. Great defense by Martinez. She's all on the floor there, and it's going to stay Agawam basketball on the possession arrow. 9 seconds left on the shot clock, something to be wary of if you're Agawam. Sophia Laprie. All the way outside, a drive from Bella Laprie. That one just in and out. Ball deflects out of bounds. It'll stay Brownie basketball. Laprie trying to find someone to send it in here, and Izzo's just going to step out of bounds with it. 3:06 left to go in the first half. Game moving along swiftly.
Yeah, Brownies gave up a couple big opportunities on the inbounds there. They couldn't set up scoring opportunity. They are still down 10.
Gonna fight for it here. It's gonna be another. Actually, it's gonna be a timeout from West Springfield. Probably a smart timeout, don't you think, Cam?
Yeah, it was a heads-up play from the coach, Belinda McDonald. I think that she understood that would have been a jump ball if not for the timeout call. So, great play from McDonald.
Yeah, great play from McDonald. So, 2:58 left in this first half, and two teams that are kind of in a stalemate right now in terms of offensive play. And Agawam hasn't scored since the end of the first quarter, so more than a 5-minute scoring drought right now.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's about hitting shots, right? This is a game where at some point you need to sink some of these if you're Agawam, and they've just been yet to find that yet. Defensive pressure, obviously, a big component of that.
As you can see there, and a couple baskets here from Kelsey Turner. She's, like I said, she's up to 6 points in this game. Really has been the person to look at. Turner, Labonte, she's back into the game. Turner trying to facilitate this offense. Kelsey Turner, double teamed on the top of the zone. She'll try to drive in, and kind of a bear hug from Georgina.
Yeah, that was physical. It was almost like a clothesline around her neck, but Turner fighting through it.
Agawam just struggling to score in any facet of this game. West Springfield not too far behind, but obviously 10 more points through 2:39. Labonte's pass inside Martinez into Horahan. Labonte just files it out of bounds off an Agawam leg. Here's Turner, Labonte, back to Turner. Inside this time to Coe, her shot no good. Laprie.
Issues getting that ball to fall on both ends of the court.
Oh, almost a beautiful spin move to a score. Agawam fighting for the rebound. Good fight by them. Georgina has it. She'll dish it inside to Rose. Georgina all the way across. Laprie to Laprie. Laprie's shot no good. Martinez with the rebound. And Agawam continue to scratch their head offensively.
Even the Laprie combination can't connect there.
Shot by Horahan. Just short, so Agawam basketball still. Listen, Cam, if Agawam's going a run here, it's a game still.
Yeah, you are absolutely correct. I think that the biggest thing stopping Agawam right now is Agawam. It's just been, there's been offensive opportunities, and right there you're trying to hit with a backdoor cut and just not connecting on that play.
Yeah, backdoor cut, like that was double teamed as well.
That's true.
Rose all the way around Georgina. Here's a three for Lepre. It just rolls out, but the rebound goes in. Alana Rose breaks the scoring drought for the Brownies.
Yeah, Rose cuts the streak. They were going on just over 6 minutes without any scoring, so big play from Rose there.
Ball just dribbles out of bounds. It stays Springfield basketball. A couple substitutions coming in for the Terriers. Levante and Horohan come out.
Also number 14 subbing in for Agawam,
Izzo also comes in for Agawam. Ginjaruha takes a break. A three in the corner. No good. Georgina gets the rebound. She's out fast. Look at the wheels on her. She has an option to her right. She'll use it. That's Izzo. A layup by Izzo, no good. The rebound fought for by Lepre, and that's just going to hit her knee and fall out of bounds.
What a setup from Georgina to Izzo on that play. We've seen Izzo as someone you can hand the ball off to and get quick shots off. She tried on that play, but just couldn't find the net.
Turner inside Kiesel. Springfield working the ball around. A three-point opportunity from Poulin goes in.
Number 2, O'Brien.
Excuse me, that's Kylie O'Brien. Now a drive inside. Oh, almost a crafty finish from Alana Rose.
Rose, hot off of her last 2 points, looking for a reverse lay of sorts.
17 seconds left. Turner looking ISO here. Back to O'Brien, into Coe, all the way inside to the corner. Getting it back to O'Brien, 3 seconds left, and that's gonna be a travel.
Terriers obviously trying to eat a little bit of clock there, working the ball around the perimeter, but catch the travel call where you don't want it.
2.7 seconds left, and that's just gonna sail below the net, and that's gonna do it for our first half of action. If you're looking for offense, you're not gonna find it here, but if you're looking for defense, passion, and hard-fought basketball, you're watching it on the Pioneer Valley Tip-Off. At this time, we would like to thank the following sponsors: McCormack Leadership Academy. Want a view behind the scenes of sports management? Join the McCormack Sports Leadership Academy to get a glimpse at your dream career in sports. Learn more by scanning the code in your programs.
I would also like to thank our sponsor, Hooplandia. Attention fans, get ready for the Northeast's largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament and festival. Hooplandia returns to Eastern States Exposition, home of the Big E, June 19th through the 21st. With divisions for all ages and skill levels, there's a place on the court for everyone. Rally your team, sign up, and be part of the action. Register today at hooplandia.com.
Well, that's going to do it, folks, for the first half. We'll catch you in a couple minutes for the second half. Don't go anywhere on Pioneer Valley Tip-Off Network.
Unity, a remarkable initiative that aims to foster trust and respect between Western Massachusetts communities and local law enforcement. MSB Unity recognizes the importance of creating safe spaces for youth to play basketball while also addressing the dangers and high-risk situations that they may encounter during their adolescence. Unity combines love for the game with valuable life lessons, making a significant impact on the lives of young people in our community.
And we're back here at the Mullen Center, and right away, we couldn't even get this broadcast started before because there was Labonte scoring for West Springfield.
Yeah, these two teams just ready to go. They've jumped the gun so far, and these two teams getting ready to get into this second half of this matchup. You've got the Agawam boys team in the stands now. They'll be facing off against the West Springfield boys in the next matchup. West Springfield boys yet to show up and support their team, even though West Springfield still has the 12-point advantage right now.
Agawam in the crowd here. Where's West Springfield?
You know what? That's a great point. That's an I wonder where you got that thought.
I just need to emphasize it a second time because that's unforgivable.
Absolutely, I agree.
Here's Kelsey Turner, the star of that first half for West Springfield. Finished the half with 8 points. And a tip there by Agawam. Lepre trying to drive inside. Oh, just misses it, but gets the 2 shots.
A little bit of heroics from Lepre. She's come out fired out of a cannon in this second half. Huge tip and then draws the foul on the way up. This is some good basketball from the Brownies.
Now just wondering, how can Agawam respond from what they faced in that first half? Put some points on the board. Obviously with 8 now, trying to crack the double-digit threshold right now.
Well, I'll tell you right here, if Lepre sinks her second free throw, she will tie Agawam's entire scoring total for the second quarter. That's a good start.
Bella Lepre's second free throw just rolls out. Agawam will stay at 9 points.
That ball sat on the top of the rim there. Just an ugly bounce.
Turner inside at Concha. Here's Concha. Emily Poulin back into the game. That pass just into the hands of Sophia Lepre, who's gonna try to finish, and she does.
Well, similar to her sister, Bella Lepre. Big steal, right place, right time. The difference is that Sophia laid that one in off the glass. Good for 2.
Well, a little 3-0 run from Agawam to start this second half. At this time, we would like to thank the following sponsors. The Terraza at Country Club of Greenfield, a place where families gather. Also, we would like to thank UMass Dining. UMass Dining is proud to field the PVTO student staff, prioritizing healthy, sustainable, and delicious options for current and future UMass students and community leaders. All right, I'm gonna give you a dining hall, you're gonna tell me a player, all right? Blue wall.
NBA player?
NBA player, current NBA player.
I'm gonna go, well, Blue Wall is kind of like, it's the franchise player. It's the one that shows up on all the pamphlets, but maybe a little overpaid. I don't get my free meal swipes there. I have to dip into my dining dollars, so maybe Jaylen Brown right now.
No.
Yeah, he's
top 5 in MVP, in the MVP race right now.
So is Blue Wall, but perhaps a little overpaid? Just a little overpaid?
No. I'm thinking Devin Vassell.
All right, I don't even know who that is.
Obviously, no ball knowledge from my broadcast partner here.
Yeah, well, my focus is on high school girls basketball. This is the PVTO, for goodness sakes.
Izzo stops in her tracks. Into Gaudreau. Back to Lepre. She'll drive in. Here's Georgina for 3. No good. Rebounded by Kiesel. Turner's gonna just kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a tough mistake there for Turner. She seemed frustrated by that one, but just booted that one into the fan section.
Pretty big fan section today. A lot of fans here, as that's going to be a travel. West Springfield will get the basketball back.
Well, I have to imagine this is both the Agawam and West Springfield faithful in a double header. Girls right now and boys will follow this matchup.
Our most recent doubleheader was Chicopee versus Chicopee Comp, both boys and girls yesterday. In that first matchup, Chicopee versus Chicopee Comp for boys was a fun one.
Yeah, unfortunately, I missed out on that one, but I was there for Chicopee Comp and Chicopee girls matchup, which was an incredible game as well. Split the series, those two did.
So LaPree will inbound here after a quick West Springfield turnover. And here goes Izzo. Gets it over half court. Into LaPree. Gaudreau. Georgina the mid-range. That one no good. Back iron. Players tumbling behind her. She's going to leave the pack with it. Concha. Into Turner. She'll slow it down. Back to Concha. Poulin's three, no good. Into Turner, she'll try a shot, no good. Boy, the rim has a lid on it.
It's a great way to put it. Turner just can't find the inside of the rim so far, but it's despite her best effort. She's giving it her all right now, just hasn't cracked the code.
Agawam finally get it past half court. LaPree into Izzo, and she's just had to grow a couple inches taller to grab that basketball. Here's Turner into O'Brien. Martinez trying to drive strong. That one right to LaPree. LaPree's gonna go all the way, coast to coast. Oh, that would have been a beauty. LaPree into her sister. LaPree, the reverse layup. Oh my goodness, Gaudreau gonna dish it off to Izzo. Into Gaudreau. Georgina's mid-range. That one finally goes. She's tried a couple of those. And that's gonna be a three-point bucket.
And what a play from Georgina there. It looked almost like a mid-range, like you said, but feet were behind the line. That's a great play for Agawam, closing the gap here in the third quarter.
Agawam outscoring the Terriers 6-2 in this second half so far, and on a 6-0 run. Can the Terriers respond? It's been all Kelsey Turner for them. She's up to 8 points in this game. But really no one else helping her on the scoring side of it. A three in the corner, no good. Agawam with the rebound. Georgina has it. She'll get that one stolen, but LaPree will take it herself. Here is LaPree. She'll finish on the other end. A 4-point game with 3:51 left to go in the third quarter. And the comeback continues for Agawam as they get another big deflection.
And who else but Bella LaPree? She now ties Madison Georgina for the leading scorer in this game, both with 5 points each.
Poulin, laid off for O'Brien. Into Kelsey Turner. Molly Finn. Turner, corner. O'Brien uses the backboard on the mid-range from the baseline. That was nifty from her.
Yeah,
that'll bring the lead back to 6.
Called bank on that one off the top left corner.
Freeman.
Both teams really starting to feel the energy now. There's a palpable energy in the Mullen Center. The energy is lifted up here. We're just over 5 minutes into this third quarter, and both teams playing with a little
juice.
Juice, yeah.
Finn. And look at West Springfield move the ball around, but look at Madison Georgina, stifling defense.
Yeah, Georgina made a big impact.
And there's Kelsey Turner saying, if you can do it, I can do it better. She scores and puts this lead back to 8.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, and they do it again. Riley Freeman into a streaking Molly Finn. She misses. Rebound by O'Brien. Back outside, Poulin for three! Double-digit lead for West Springfield.
Oh, wow, Emily Poulin laying down the law from three. That was just insult to injury.
Georgina into Gaudreau. Agawam trying to find a response here. They can't do it with that three. Georgina spots up from the mid-range. Laprie gets it. She'll get fouled. 2 shots.
Wow, and what a flurry of offense on both ends of the court here, but most specifically West Springfield with the response. Up until about 2 minutes ago, they'd only had 2 points in this quarter, and now they're all the way up to 9 in this quarter. They've regained their lead handily, but Agawam looks to respond from the line.
Coming into the Terriers, number 3, Martinez. And number 4, Nicholson. Subbing in for Agawam, number 2, Rose.
Laprie can't make her first, but splits the pair through her second. Nicholson into Molly Finn. Agawam's pressed, doing a great job, and finally Molly Finn breaks it. And a pickpocket there by Santinello. Santinello into Laprie. In for Bella Laprie's three, no good. Here's Kylie O'Brien inside, good feed for Freeman. She misses. Agawam come out of the pack with it. Here's Santinello. Izzo getting ready to check back in. Ginjaruha. Here's Bella Laprie. Gets the screen. She'll stop. Pop. No good. Rebound. Grabbed by O'Brien. All the way up front for Emma Nicholson. Good defense to offense for West Springfield.
Bella Laprie on the inbound here. She's done most of her best work from inside the paint. Tried to air it out with that three, and there's a bad turnover.
Here's O'Brien. All the way outside, and another foul on a shot from Freeman this time.
Number 5, number 23 is going to the line, shooting 2.
This is Riley Freeman at the line. She has not had a huge impact on this game so far. Her first time at the line.
That first free throw just rims out. A 12-point game, 29-17. A scoring outburst in this third quarter. That second quarter was a 6-2 total. 8 points in total between the two teams. This one, 20. We still got 51.3 seconds left.
Yeah, but time is flying in this third quarter. A lot more offense from both of these teams starting to warm up. Got to remember, this is the first game of the year for a lot of these teams.
Inbound from Laprie into Izzo. Izzo just trying to figure out a way to get past half court. Laprie will grab it. It's going to be a jump ball in West Springfield's favor. Another mistake from Agawam. Martinez. There's O'Brien. She'll use the crossover move into Martinez. She'll fake the shot into her once again, and that's going to be a travel. Looks to be on Molly Finn, who was making the outlet pass to Martinez.
Haven't seen a lot of travel calls on this West Springfield team in a while. Their ball movement has been almost impeccable so far. Haven't done anything right. It's circulate the ball around the perimeter.
Ginjaruha trying to drive in. 25 seconds left. Georgina for three. No good. Back to Laprie. In the corner for Ginjaruha. 16 seconds left. She'll try to drive all the way over to an open shooter. That one flurries away. West Springfield have it.
Well, you saw Georgina with a big three earlier in this game and just went for another one that had eyes but couldn't find the net. If I'm Agawam, I say feed the beast and give Georgina a couple more shots from outside the line.
Nine seconds left. Into Kiesel. Martinez has it. She's trying to get a shot off. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds. 1 second. And that's going to be a jump ball for Agawam. Just with 0.5 seconds. In my opinion, that's wasting your possession arrow. But what are you going to do?
That's an oversight in the moment. I think Agawam is just focused on trying to get good opportunities. They waste that one at the end of the game, though. You are correct.
Well, that's going to do it for this third quarter. West Springfield leading 30-17, a scoring outburst from them. 12-9 in that quarter specifically. But at this time, we would like to thank the following sponsors. First, the Basketball Hall of Fame. Hey, basketball fans, want to get closer to the game you love? Visit the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Mass., where greatness lives inside. For the legends who shaped the sport to the moments that changed history, you'll find it all under one roof. Interactive exhibits, incredible artifacts, and unforgettable photo ops for every fan. Plan your visit today at hoophall.com and experience for yourself why greatness lives inside.
At this time, we'd like to thank our other sponsor, Hooplandia. Attention fans, get ready for the Northeast's largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament and festival. Hooplandia returns to Eastern States Exposition, home of the Big E, June 19th through the 21st. With divisions for all ages and skill levels, there's a place on the court for everyone. Rally your team, sign up, and be part of the action. Register today at hooplandia.com.
Well, into the fourth quarter we go. What would you like to see from both of these teams? What do you think Agawam and West Springfield can do to win this game?
Well, I was saying it going into the second half that I think that Agawam just needs to land some shots, and that they did. They had 9 points in the third quarter, their most impressive quarter yet, but they were just no match for the West Springfield offense. I think that this has turned into a more scoring game. We saw a lot of defense in that second quarter. Now both teams getting a good feel for each other, and Agawam just needs to go on a good run. It's as simple as that.
Shot there from Lepre, no good. Into the corner for Rose. Georgina's going to try to drive here. Ran into a brick wall. Lepre inside, back to her. It's going to be a mid-range try from Lepre, and nothing there. And here comes West Springfield. They're out and running. A finish there from O'Brien that goes wild, but picked up by Terriers. A steal attempt there. Ref's going to call it a tip as they touch the backcourt.
And keep an eye on Bella Lepre. She's got a bunch of points in this game. She's got 6 points, the leading scorer for Agawam, but I think she's been even more impressive on defense.
So they're going to call a blocking foul there. In terms of Agawam, what have you seen? Where are the spots they can improve it? What are the positives they have going on that makes you think, hey, they can come back in this game?
Well, I think that if I was Agawam, I would really start to try to focus on big shots from three. I think that I've sort of settled on this idea that if you aren't successful within the paint, why not try to air it out?
Here comes a penetration from Georgina. Out to a West Springfield player, and they are off and running as they are usually doing, but this time Turner misses the free throw. It's going to be another jump ball, this time favoring Agawam. Here's Rose into Gaudreau, that one wild. Kiesel gets the rebound, and the sound unit of the Terriers continue to go. Turner going the other way. She'll overrun the basketball. That one deflected out of bounds, stays Terrier ball.
Yeah, how about Turner there, catching one over her shoulder. She looked like a wide receiver out there and stopped on a dime right before the baseline. Creates a big play to keep it a Terrier ball.
Kiesel trying to dive for it. .6:11 left in this fourth quarter. 26 seconds left on the shot clock. West Springfield leading by 13. Kelsey Turner, first shot no good. Another whistle here.
Like I said, struggling from inside the three-point arc. I think that Agawam needs to feed Georgina here. I think that when you've got shooters that are had success from outside the three-point line, it's a perfect opportunity, but I stand corrected on that play.
What a finish from Gianna Gaudreau. Here's Poulin into Labonte. Poulin will try a three. Oh, money.
Yeah, that was absolutely beautiful from Emily Poulin there. She was, she's now 3 for 6 from the field, and all of those being three-point attempts.
Due to the amount of turnovers in this game, it's so many stoppages. We've already hit the hour 17-minute point of this contest. Of course, Agawam and West Springfield boys coming up after this, so stay tuned. There's gonna be so much action the rest of this PVTO.
And what a treat for both of these towns to have both matchups back-to-back, something you don't really get during the regular season.
And a beautiful move. Wow. Kelsey Turner. Georgina into Rose. Drives inside for Gaudreau. She gets rejected by Kiesel.
Foul on number 23.
West Springfield with a 16-point lead now. They're really starting to widen the gap. Less than 5 to go in the second half here. Agawam with their back against the wall.
Ko into Labonte, all the way across. Kiesel, she's gonna lay it up and in. This game's getting out of hand, Cam.
Yeah, I agree. And Kiesel, that little insult to injury. She's had a point earlier in this game off a free throw, but her first field goal of the game, she's 1 for 6 from the field.
It's gonna be an 18-point game now. 4:40 left to go. Little time for Agawam to come back after another traveling violation on them. Turner. Bleed some clock. 28 seconds left on the shot clock. Kiesel inside. A shot there from O'Brien, no good. Here's Lepre.
Great setup from Kiesel there, using her size to her advantage. Feeds the three-point for the Terriers. Unfortunately, it won't fall.
Here's Bella Lepre. That one no good. Kiesel will just rebound it. Looks like Turner's been tasked to just slow it down here. Try to drive, just backpedal into Labonte. O'Brien. Turner's three, no good. Rebounded by Gaudreau. Here's Stofiel Lepre. Georgina tries the nifty floater.
Yeah, Georgina with the floater. This is some bench point. Georgina obviously coming off the bench and one of the all-stars for this Agawam team so far.
Spot up elbow shot from Kylie O'Brien, no good. So back to Kelsey Turner, Labonte. Nico, back to Labonte. Kiesel catches at the low block. Kelsey Turner fakes the three. Look at the ball movement once again, but every time I say that, it seems something else goes wrong right after. Despite West Springfield bringing pretty good ball movement every single possession.
We are pretty close to the action here at the Mullen Center, right on the parket here. So maybe the sound waves are traveling a little bit more than you'd like them to.
Timeout here on the floor. 3:16 left in the fourth quarter. This game pretty close to over, I think. What do you think West Springfield have to do to really cement that win?
Well, West Springfield showed us in the second quarter that their lockdown defense, especially by the hands of Kelsey Turner, can be impressive enough to hold Agawam to 2 points in 8 minutes. So with 3 minutes left, I'm sure that they will hold on to this 16-point lead if all goes according to plan.
These two teams have played very, very hard today. Obviously, West Springfield out to that 16-point lead, but Agawam has been a lot better in this second half compared to their first half, where they only scored 8 points.
Yeah, Agawam with a comeback. They're definitely still working it out, how to play as a team this year. This is their first matchup of the year, so there's going to be some slight errors, obviously, but Agawam doing their best to try to figure out not only how this team is going to finish the game, but how they're going to finish the rest of the season.
And another turnover there from Sophia Laprie. West Springfield calling out the play Chicago. Labonte into Martinez all the way around, and a bobble there. Look at the play, look at the passing there from West Springfield. Labonte. O'Brien into Martinez, all the way outside, wide open three, that one. Air balls. Looked like a good play though, Cam.
Yeah, they were running Chicago, as you said, on that play. It seemed to be effective for West Springfield. They don't exactly need high chance scoring opportunities at this point in the game, but never hurts to iron out some of those plays for the rest of the season.
Jillian Kyo. And Molly Finn, Labonte. And that's a good finish from Martinez. Both teams starting to bring some bench in. There's another steal from West Springfield. That one will just glance out of bounds off the hands of Kylie O'Brien. As Phoenix Bond checks in.
Yeah, Phoenix Bond, great name.
Gemma Concha also, and Elizabeth Horahan. They're going to call a foul on Concha for a push. Concha's going to try to reject a shot there from Alana Rose, and that's going to be a jump ball that favors Agawam.
Important to mention, both Izzos are out there right now, both Olivia and Sam, so great family moment for this Agawam team.
In the corner for Laprie, her shot is good. They're going to give her a three there?
I thought the ref was indicating that her foot was on the line.
Not sure our PVTO student staff will know exactly the signal, so that'll still be in question, but it won't matter in this game as it's 39-23, 127 left to go. A three-point opportunity there from Horahan. And that's gonna squibble out of bounds for Izzo.
Yeah, West Springfield still slinging the rock late in this game. The ball movement has not stopped.
Here's Concha. Inside Martinez. Here's Kyo. Concha. That one called a jump ball now. Here's O'Brien with it, one of the lone major pieces in the game for West Springfield right now. That shot by Horahan just airballed. 54 seconds left to go in this one.
Appreciate the onus on Elizabeth Horahan to air out that three. Hasn't had an impact in this game, coming off the bench for these final couple minutes, and just decides to test out her jumper from deep. I appreciate that effort.
Let's take a look at the schedules in the future for West Springfield. They play Chicopee Comp on Friday, December 19th, right before Christmas, 2 days before exactly. They will play Agawam again.
Wow.
This time at Agawam High School. A 3 there from Alana Rose.
Well, Agawam having a difficult game so far, down 13 with less than 20 to go in this game. So hopefully the tide can turn a little bit for a home game at Agawam. Maybe the home court advantage will be a factor in next week's matchup.
Agawam's next game, they play on Wednesday against East Longmeadow. And then they play again on Saturday against SICS. And right before that Merry Christmas, like I just said, they will play West Springfield. That time at Agawam High School. Of course, all of our viewers, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah and Happy Holidays to whoever celebrates. And it's going to be a happy Pioneer Valley tip-off for these West Springfield Terriers. 39-26. It wasn't a scoring affair. It wasn't one that was flashy, but it was one that was solid. And West Springfield come out with a solid win today. What's your last final takes, Cam?
Yeah, West Springfield with a fundamental win right there, relying on star players such as Kelsey Turner, who ended up being the leading scorer for that squadron with 12 points of her own. She went 6 for 13 from the line, but a valiant effort put up by Agawam. They were led by Bella Laprice and Madison Georgina, who had 8 and 7 respectively. Difficult game for Agawam, but we just laid out their schedule. Hopefully they can respond. Just brought up Kelsey Turner, actually from West Springfield. She will be the PVTO player of the game with 12 points, 6 for 13, like I said. So congratulations to Kelsey Turner, and good luck to both of these teams in the ensuing season.
Well, that's going to do it for this action between West Springfield and Agawam girls. Don't look now. West Springfield and Agawam will play in a couple minutes, this time on the boys' side. Don't go anywhere. I mean, don't go anywhere. 3 games left of this Pioneer Valley tip-off, all amazing. Please don't go anywhere. We'll